November 26, 2008. Terrorist gunmen take to the shore in the darkness of night, laying siege to city landmarks and hotels. Among the terrorist target list, the Chabad house of Mumbai.
In all, 174 dead, 6 of them Americans, over 200 others injured. There are still terrorists inside.
The hearts of Jews worldwide stand still for 2 days as prayers are offered up for the well-being of 6 hostages being held inside the Chabad house. The standoff does not end as all had hoped and prayed. Among them, the beloved and devoted spiritual leaders of Chabad of Mumbai, Rabbi Gabriel and Rivka Holzberg. May their memories be a blessing for all of Israel. It was not the sort of publicity Chabad welcomed, but there it was. The headline and lead story of newspapers, websites, and television news programs around the world. Only days earlier, in happier moments, a continent away, Chabad representatives from throughout the world had filled the Pier 94 Convention Center in New York for the dramatic conclusion of the 4-day Kinus, or International Conference of Shluchim. More than 4,000 people and thousands more tuning in via internet
Rabbi Moshe Brisky to deliver the keynote
were
address
riveted
of this
as
year's
they listened to the keynote address delivered by a rabbi from a community out west who had a unique story to tell. The rabbi's name, Moshe Brisky. The community, Chabad of the Conejo.
I am deeply honored, grateful, and above all humbled by this opportunity to address this esteemed assembly of ambassadors.
The Conejo Valley, including the cities of Agoura Hills, Oak Park, Westlake Village, Thousand Oaks, Calabasas, and Newberry Park, has long been a beautiful place to live, a natural destination for Jewish families. Yet 30 years ago, when Chabad planted its first seeds in the region, Jewish community life was rather sparse and obscure.
I came to the Conejo Valley 30 years ago because it was a healthy and wonderful place to raise a family. However, we also wanted to have a very strong Jewish community.
The soil of the Conejo would prove to be fertile ground for Chabad. An afternoon Hebrew school and bar bat mitzvah program would lead to the establishment of a summer camp, early childhood programs, and a Hebrew high school for teenagers, among a diverse range of youth programs. Synagogues and outreach centers would be opened in outlying areas with a clear message to people from all walks of life, regardless of previous background or affiliation. This is your home. The moment you walk in, you belong. For the rabbis and rebbitzins of Chabad of Conejo, the goal would not be to establish exclusive clubs that focus inward, but to build communities that reach outward. Adult education classes, lectures, and weekend retreats would lead to the formulation of the renowned Conejo Jewish Academy, one of the most impressive learning centers of its kind in the United States.
We started going to the classes about 10 years ago. They were so powerful that I started bringing home the tapes for Steve to hear. He got so captivated that he started to join me in the classes. It was an amazing experience for both of us.
Holiday programs would attract thousands to celebrate and commemorate in joy and solidarity. Public Hanukkah festivals for the masses with blazing menorahs scaling the heights of tall buildings. Purim extravaganzas thrilling and delighting the child within us all. Passover seders and workshops bringing tradition to life across the generational divide. High holiday services, awesome in atmosphere and scope. The spirit of Jerusalem brought to life in the Conejo Valley. A mikveh would be built to facilitate Jewish family life. Jewish Day School would be established and enjoy an increasing enrollment with each passing year. Kosher restaurants and supermarkets would suddenly have good reason to open in the Conejo Valley. Creative mitzvah projects would make the observance of ritual and tradition accessible and invigorating. Jewish community life, no longer sparse and obscure, would become dynamic and robust. Chabad would launch the Friendship Circle for children with special needs. Weekly visits at home with teen volunteers, group activities with music and dance, arts and crafts, drama and physical fitness, Shabbat dinners, holiday events, and a winter camp, all customized for children with special needs. The community would come out en masse to demonstrate its support for this unique program of love and compassion. Stretching for blocks on end, the annual Friendship Walk would make a bold statement. These children shall no longer feel apart or alone. Nor would seniors living on their own or in assisted living facilities, as Chabad would initiate the Sunshine Club, seeing to it that Zadie's and Bubby's have visitors who stop by on a regular basis, that they celebrate their golden years in the company of good friends.
I would like to come again when my daughter's down, and then you'll come to our house for Shabbat dinner.
We are the carriers of the message. We are the initial lamplighters to go out there, and we kindle the flames that will yet kindle millions of other flames.
There's a reason the Chabad rabbi from this community was chosen to address the International Conference of Shluchim.
Hinei Zebah, it is at hand.
More than a small dot on the map, the Conejo Valley has proven that even in the suburbs of suburbia, authentic Torah Judaism can flourish and become mainstream. Indeed, for 3 decades, Chabad of the Conejo has been blazing new trails in Jewish education and outreach, setting the standard for communities around the world. September 2007, a momentous groundbreaking celebration kicks off the campaign to build the new Chabad of the Conejo community campus.
We are breaking ground today on a center that will triple our space and more than quadruple our potential.
It's going to be used to expand our Conejo Jewish Academy Hebrew School, as well as the Conejo Hebrew High.
Remember, you're a Jew. You have a responsibility.
After multiple technical and legal challenges which we've overcome, we have a building permit in hand, we're ready to break ground, and we're excited to get started.
The dream, 30 years in the making, is now an approaching reality. There it will stand, 2 beautiful structures. The front building on Canwood Street housing the new sanctuary and multipurpose room. The rear edifice, the new Center for Jewish Life. Together, forming the new Chabad of the Conejo Community Campus. The gateway to the future has been flung open. Once and for all, now is the time to build.
If not us, then who? And if not now, then when?